All right, well, welcome back to another video. Hope everyone is going to enjoy their holiday, or whenever this video is uploaded, hope you have a good holiday or had a good holiday. Depends on when I get it up. But anyways, a continuation from my last video I made about the Series S not being a good deal, and I still stand by that comment. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it if you're interested in my take on it. Yes, I'm wearing the Xbox headset. I'm just a little experiment, see how this goes in this next video. I'm not self-promoting. You're not gonna go click on this link in the description. No, I'm not. It's not anything like that. It's just to see how this works, see how it sounds, maybe better, just to fool around. Anyways, there's certain positives to buying a digital game, and there's certain positives to owning a physical game. It just depends on what sale it comes on first. So really, when some examples I'm going to give you, Borderlands 3, which a game that I love, and it's it might be my favorite game in the series now after playing it for 50 hours or so. But that's a great game, and guess how much I paid for it? A physical copy, brand new, costing me just $10. I got it around Christmas time, a little after Christmas. It was only $10. So, and it was good. It was just the game by itself. There's no deluxe edition, super deluxe, a super ultimate, or anything like that. It was just a base game. So at the same time, you're like, man, it's cool, but man, I'm missing so much of the game because with Borderlands you really want the DLC. Well, just conveniently, about a couple weeks after, the DLC goes on sale for like $25. The season pass, one of the season passes. There's two season passes, but one of the season passes, the first one that has all five packs, was on sale for 25. So total, I only spent like 30, like 35, $40 on this game total. And this game entirely is, 120 plus with the, deluxe edition and all that stuff. So, yeah, save a lot of money on that just by buying a physical copy, finding a physical copy. You go to download it, you find a physical, if you want to try to find a sale for Borderlands 3, you're probably looking about like $30-$40 just buying it on new, because it's still a new game, so it's not going to be that cheap just yet. But since the store had a ton of them just laying around, they had to get rid of them. So guess what? They're selling it for $10. Now, for games for this manner is a bit different because these are old games, and these games never go on sale because, well, they're old games, and right, frankly, you'll probably never see them on sale, or you might not even be able to get them at all because some of these games, at least just one of them on this stack of games that I have, you can only get physically. You cannot buy this game on the digital store, which is why I think the S is a bad deal still, because you're going to end up paying more money for these digital games. Okay, for example, Condemned, almost a mint condition of Condemned. I got this for $12. They want 20 for the store, which is, I guess, it depends if that's a good price or not for you. $20. I'd rather pay the 12 and own it physically because I could play it on a regular 360 as well still. So, yeah, save money there. Time Shift, they want $29.99 for this on the Xbox store. $29.99, and the game isn't a masterpiece or anything. It isn't a perfect game. It's a flawed game. It's generic, but you know what? They're asking $29.99. Can you believe how much I paid for this? $10. So you can't do that on the Series S. You can't buy these games, and save money. And plus, you got to have like this, you got to buy another external hard drive because the hard drive is too small. Another game. This game you cannot buy on the store. Now, at least my version, maybe the Series S, they let you purchase game access, but when you go to Go to this game on the store. It says currently unavailable. It also says that for Left 4 Dead. But for this game actually is pretty pricey, believe it or not. I paid $25 for this, but usually the average price on eBay is around $30-40. So it's a little steep for this one, but it was worth it because this was Reflection's best work, I think. And what a masterpiece of a game this is. I love this game. I just recently beat it a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic. Definitely, if you're willing to pay a little steep price for this, definitely should check it out. So yeah, you could probably say I probably didn't today, but this is the only way to play it is through a physical copy, and definitely go out of your way to try it. And this game, believe it or not, it's definitely the black sheep of the family of the series, but they want $29.99 for this. Most of these games are $29.99 or around $20 range. But Modern Warfare 3, I like this game. It's good. I like the campaign. I couldn't really get into a multiplayer lobby. It was too laggy, and it takes forever to finally get into games. But this game was just $10. $10. I mean, you're asking $29.99. And also, not to mention, I didn't mention this, but Black Ops 2 is $50 on the store. $50, which actually, if you want to buy a Black Ops 2 copy, it'll probably be like $15 or $20. So, yeah, that tells you there that you're better off just buying physical copies of 360 games. Now, there are some times where you'll be in occasionally, they'll have a sale on games that are 360 games, and some of those games on 360 are dirt cheap. For example, the Darkness. The Darkness was like $3.75. I didn't even have to go out and buy it. It was already cheap. I'm like $3. Well, I might as well get it. There's tons of 360 games I have on my digital store or on my digital list that I got from the sale that are cheap. But some of these games, like I said, none of these games that I've had have been on sale yet. You know, and they're kind of like a rarity right now. They're cheap games, except for maybe like Driver. And also, game that I beat just last night, Prey, which is the asking price on the store is $20, which I paid $10 for this. And what a game this is! Awesome game. If you like Half-Life, if you like just good single player campaigns, this is a really good game. You really don't get games like this anymore, and it's one of a kind, I think, because it stands out from all the others. But that's just I guess a little sneak peek of my collection. But most importantly, just trying to show an example of, yeah, there's definitely benefits of having a digital lineup of games, but there's also a benefit to owning physical games. The best part about this all is having options, having the most amount of options. The One X gives you the most amount of options. The Series X gives you the most amount of options. The Series S, you're basically going to pay a lot of money in the long term because you're paying more money for your games. If you really want that Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 3 that you want to play, you're definitely going to have to pay $29.99 because those Call of Duty games, older games, those don't ever go on sale. So that's just I feeling more bang for your buck just getting old physical copies. And plus, I love owning old physical games anyways. I just feel like they're better. I feel like sometimes the Xbox One games can kind of be boring collecting for. But just overall, I think it's a better option to have more options. So that's my opinion. But that's really it. Just showing off some games, talking about the games that I've recently beaten. I'm playing a few other games at the moment right now, but that's really it. I have probably some other things I have on my mind, but I can't think of right now because I got a lot of stuff on my mind. But that's it, everyone. hope you guys enjoy your holiday. I'll be back another time.